Could the quarter in your pocket be worth thousands of dollars, or even more? Most people never check, never realize, and could be sitting on a fortune. Today, we're diving into one of the rarest and most valuable U.S. quarters ever made, the 1973 quarter dollar. Collectors are quietly paying huge money for this coin, and it could be hiding in someone's pocket right now. Even yours. Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot it, why it's worth so much, and the jaw-dropping history behind it. The 1973 quarter overview, 1:30 to 5 o'clock, visual, images of 1,973 quarters, close-ups of mint details. The 1973 U.S. quarter was part of the Washington Quarter series, which started in 1932. Made primarily of copper-nickel clad, with a diameter of 24.3 millimeters and weight of 5.67 grams. On the obverse, President George Washington's profile. On the reverse, an eagle with outstretched wings, the classic design until the 50-state quarters program began in 1999. At first glance, the 1973 quarter looks like any other coin you see in circulation, but don't be fooled. There's something special here that collectors are hunting, and paying thousands for. Rare variants and errors, 5 to 1,500 hours, visual, highlighted close-ups of mint errors, split screen with normal quarters, 1. Double die obverse, DDO, this occurs when the coin is struck twice with misaligned dies. On 1973 quarters, collectors look for doubling on the word Liberty or the date, 1973 value. A well-preserved DDO 1973 quarter can fetch $2,000 to $5,000 at auction. Point 2. Mint mark varieties: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S proof coins. San Francisco proofs in perfect condition are extremely rare, often reaching $3,000 plus. Point 3. Off-center strikes: some 1973 quarters were struck slightly off-center. Depending on how extreme, these can sell $4, $500, $1, $500. Collectors love them because no two off-center coins are identical. Point 4. Clad errors and planchet issues: certain 1973 quarters were struck on incorrect metal blanks by accident. These errors are highly collectible, sometimes reaching tens of thousands in rare cases. Pro tip: visual, highlight coins with arrows pointing at the error for clarity. Auction records and big sales, 15:00, 25:00, visual, auction footage, gavel strikes. Collector showcases: 1973 quarter double die obverse sold for $4,200 in a 2022 auction. A perfect San Francisco proof in PR 70 condition fetched $6,500. Extreme off-center strike with strong doubling, $12,000 plus. Collectors often don't advertise these finds. That's why we say they're quietly paying huge money. If you own a 1973 quarter in near-perfect condition, it could literally be worth more than a used car. Even ordinary circulation coins sometimes fetch hundreds if they show unique die errors or mint mistakes. How to spot a valuable 1973 quarter: 25 to 00, 35 to 00, visual, step-by-step demonstration with magnifying glass, lighting, phone camera. Check the date. Look at the 1973 date carefully for doubling or unusual marks. Inspect the obverse and reverse. Focus on Liberty, In God We Trust, and eagle details. Look for misaligned strikes or doubled letters. Examine the mint mark. San Francisco S proofs are the most valuable. Denver and Philadelphia errors can also be worth big money. Use proper lighting and magnification. LED lights plus magnifying glass can reveal subtle die errors invisible to the naked eye. Check for off-center strikes. Even 1 to 2 millimeters off-center can raise the coin's value exponentially. Optional tip: show a side-by-side comparison of valuable versus ordinary 1973 quarter. Coin care and selling tips: 35:00, 42:00, visual. Collector displaying coins in protective holders. Do not clean the coin. Cleaning drastically reduces value. Store in acid-free holders or coin flips to maintain condition. Get coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Selling via reputable auction houses ensures maximum payout. A single 1973 quarter could change your life, but only if you handle it correctly and know how to sell it. So, what about the quarter in your pocket? Could it be one of these rare 1973 treasures? Check it, examine it closely, and you might just uncover a fortune hiding in plain sight. Remember, collectors are quietly paying huge sums for coins like this, and now, you know the secret. We're uncovering the 1999 US quarter dollar, a coin that looks ordinary, but in the right condition, it's a treasure worth big money. By the end of this video, you'll know how to spot it, why it's valuable, and the incredible history behind it. Stay tuned, your change might be hiding a fortune. The 1999 quarter overview, 1:30 to 5 o'clock, visual, close-ups of 1999 quarters, spinning on a table, highlighting both obverse and reverse. 1999 marked the first year of the 50-state quarters program, a series running from 1999 to 2008. State quarters of 1999, Delaware, DE, Pennsylvania, PA, coin specifications, diameter, 24.26 mm, weight, 5.67 grams, metal, copper-nickel clad. Obverse, George Washington's portrait, modified slightly for the new series. Reverse, state-specific designs, Delaware shows the sailing ship Kalmar Nyckel, Pennsylvania features the Commonwealth statue and keystone. At first glance, 1999 quarters look like everyday change. But certain coins from this year, particularly the first issues of the 50-state quarters program, are extremely rare and valuable. Rare variants and mint errors, 5 to 1500 hours, visual, magnified close-ups of DDO, off-center strikes, and unusual die markings. 1. Double die errors, DDE, some 1999 quarters show doubling on Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date, 1999. Even subtle doubling can make the coin worth thousands, value, $1,000 to $4,000 depending on condition. Point 2. Off-center strikes. Coins struck slightly off-center are highly collectible. Mild off-center, $200, $800. Extreme off-center, 10 to 20% misalignment. $1, $500, $3, $5,000 and 3. Mint mark varieties. Philadelphia, no mint mark. Denver, D. San Francisco, S. Proofs. San Francisco proofs in perfect condition, PR 69, PR 70, are most valuable, sometimes $5,000 plus. Point 4. Die cracks and planchet errors. Small raised lines from die cracks appear on some 1999 quarters. Rare planchet errors include wrong metal blanks or misstruck coins. Extreme planchet errors for 1999 quarters have been known to fetch $8,000 to $10,000 plus at auctions. Pro tip: visual, use arrows, zoom-ins, and split-screen comparisons of normal versus rare coins. Auction records and big sales, 15:00, 25:00, visual, auction footage, collectors handling coins, gavel strikes, 1999 Delaware DDE in near-mint condition sold for $3,500 in 2023. Pennsylvania PR 70 proof fetched $6,500 plus. Extreme off-center Delaware strike, $2,000, $3,200. Collectors often bid quietly, which is why most people never know the real value of their coins. Even circulating quarters from 1999 can be worth hundreds or thousands if they have unique errors. How to identify a valuable 1999 quarter: 25 to 00, 35 to 00, visual, demonstration using magnifying glass, LED lighting, split-screen comparisons. Check the date and mint mark. Look closely at 1999 and the mint mark, D, S, or none. Inspect for double die errors, DDE. Look at Liberty, In God We Trust, and the state name. Look for off-center strikes. Even a 1 to 2 mm misalignment increases value. Check for die cracks or unusual lines. Raised lines or irregularities indicate mint errors. Use proper lighting and magnification. LED light plus magnifying glass reveals subtle details invisible to the naked eye. Optional visual, side-by-side comparison of ordinary versus rare 1999 quarter with highlighted errors. Coin care and selling tips, 35:00, 42:00, visual, collector handling coins with gloves, storing in flips or coin holders. Never clean your coins. Cleaning reduces value. Store in acid-free holders or protective flips. Get coins professionally graded, PCGS or NGC. Sell through reputable auction houses or collector networks to maximize payout. One 1999 quarter in perfect condition can be worth thousands of dollars, but mishandling it can reduce value dramatically. Always handle coins carefully and get them graded if you suspect high value. Visual, Rare 1999 quarter slowly rotating under dramatic lighting. Zoom in on errors. So, what about the quarter in your pocket? Could it be a rare 1999 treasure worth thousands of dollars? Collectors are quietly paying huge money for coins like this, and now, you know how to spot them. Check your coins carefully, look for errors, and you might uncover a fortune hiding in plain sight. We're diving into the 2001 US quarter dollar, a coin that looks ordinary, but in the right hands, it can be a life-changing treasure. By the end of this video, you'll know how to spot it, why it's so valuable, and the shocking history behind it. Stay tuned, this could change the way you look at your pocket change forever. The 2001 quarter overview, 1:30 to 5 o'clock, visual, 2001 quarters rotating on a table, zooming in on obverse and reverse. The 2001 U.S. quarter was part of the 50-state quarters program, launched in 1999. 2001 quarters represented Mississippi, MS, Arkansas, AR. You can include images of both states' designs. Coin details: diameter, 24.26 mm, weight, 5.67 g, metal, copper nickel clad. Obverse, President George Washington, reverse, state-specific design. Mississippi features the magnolia blossom, Arkansas shows the diamond and rice stalks. At first glance, the 2001 quarters look like any other change in your wallet. But certain coins from this year are incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay big money for them. Rare variants and errors, 5 to 1500 hours, visual, close-ups of quarters with arrows pointing to doubled lettering, off-center strikes, or die cracks. 1. Double die errors, DDE, some 2001 quarters have doubling on Liberty or the date, 2001. Even subtle doubling can drastically increase the coin's value, estimated value, $1,000 to $5,000 depending on condition. 2. Off-center strikes, coins struck slightly off-center are highly collectible, values range from $200 to $2,500, depending on severity. 3. Mint mark varieties, Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, San Francisco, S, proofs, San Francisco proofs, PR 69 or PR 70, are extremely valuable. Rare proof coins in perfect condition can reach $3,000 to $6,000.4. Die cracks and planchet errors, small cracks on the die can create raised lines on the coin. Collectors love these. Occasionally, some 2001 quarters were struck on incorrect planchets, wrong metal blanks. Extreme cases fetch $10,000 plus at auctions. Auction records and big sales, 15:00, 25:00, visual, auction footage, coins and protective holders, gavel striking, 2001 Mississippi DDE in near mint condition sold for $4,500 in 2023. Arkansas proof PR 70 coin fetched $6,000 plus in 2022. Extreme off-center strike sold for $1,500 to $2,500 at specialized coin auctions. Collectors often quietly bid on these coins, which is why most people don't know their true value. Even a coin in circulation can be worth hundreds or thousands, depending on its errors and condition. How to identify a valuable 2001 quarter, 25 to 00, 35 to 00, visual, step-by-step demonstration, magnifying glass, bright lighting, check the date and mint mark, focus on 2001 and the mint mark, D, S, or no mark, look for doubling, inspect letters in Liberty and the state name for double die errors. Inspect off-center strikes, even 1 to 2 mm off-center makes the coin collectible. Look for die cracks or unusual lines, raised lines or anomalies on the coin indicate mint errors. Use proper lighting and magnification. Strong LED light plus magnifying glass reveals subtle details invisible to the naked eye. Optional visual, side by side of normal versus rare 2001 quarter highlighting the differences. Coin care and selling tips, 35:00, 42:00, visual, collector handling coins with gloves, storing in holders, never clean the coin, cleaning reduces value, store in acid-free holders or coin flips, get coins graded professionally, PCGS or NGC, sell through reputable auctions or collectors for maximum payout. 2001 quarter in the right condition could pay thousands, but mishandling it can reduce its value drastically. Always check your coins carefully before making any decisions. So, what about the quarter in your pocket? Could it be a rare 2001 treasure worth thousands of dollars? Collectors are quietly paying huge money for coins like this, and now, you know exactly how to spot them. Check your coins, look carefully, and you might just uncover a fortune hiding in plain sight. We're uncovering the 2006 US quarter dollar, a coin that seems ordinary, but in the right hands, it's a life-changing treasure. By the end of this video, you'll know how to spot it, why it's so valuable, and the incredible history behind it. You won't look at your change the same way again. The 2006 quarter overview, 1:30 to 5 o'clock, visual, 2006 quarters spinning on a table, close-ups of obverse and reverse. The 2006 U.S. quarter was part of the 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. 2006 state quarters included Minnesota, M, Mississippi, MS, visual, both state designs side by side. Coin specifications: diameter, 24.26 mm, weight, 5.67 grams, metal, copper nickel clad obverse, President George Washington, reverse, state-specific design. Minnesota features 3 loon birds. Mississippi shows a magnolia blossom with the state outline. To the casual eye, a 2006 quarter looks like everyday change. But collectors know that rare errors or special conditions can make these coins extremely valuable, sometimes worth thousands of dollars. Rare variants and mint errors, 5 to 1500 hours, visual, close-ups of rare 2006 quarters, arrows pointing to errors. 1. Double die errors, DDE, some 2006 quarters have doubling on Liberty or the date 2006. Even subtle doubling increases value dramatically. Estimated value, $1,000 to $4,500 depending on condition. 2. Off-center strikes. Coins struck slightly off-center are highly collectible, mildly off-center, $200, $800 extreme off-center, 10% to 20% misstrike, $1, $500, $3,003. Mint mark varieties: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, San Francisco, S proofs, San Francisco proofs in perfect condition, PR 69, PR 70, are most valuable, reaching $5,000 to $6,500.4. Die cracks and planchet errors. Die cracks, small raised lines or anomalies caused by cracked dies. Planchet errors, coins struck on wrong metal blanks, extremely rare for 2006 quarters. Extreme planchet errors can sell for $10,000 plus at auctions. Pro tip: visual, use magnified images of DDE, die cracks, off-center strikes. Auction records and big sales, 15:00, 25:00, visual, auction footage, coins and holders, gavel striking, 2006 Minnesota DDE in near-mint condition sold for $3,800 in 2022. Mississippi PR 70 proof fetched $6,000 plus, extreme off-center strike, $2,000 to $3,000 at collector auctions. Collectors often quietly bid for these coins. That's why most people never realize their coin's true value. Even a coin in circulation can be worth hundreds or thousands if it has rare features. How to spot a valuable 2006 quarter, 25:00, 35:00, visual, step-by-step demo with magnifying glass and LED light. Check the date and mint mark. Focus on 2006 and the mint mark, D, S, or no mark. Inspect for double die errors, DDE. Look at letters in Liberty and state names. Look for off-center strikes. Even a 1 to 2 mm misalignment can increase value. Check for die cracks or unusual lines. Raised lines or anomalies indicate rare mint errors. Use proper lighting and magnification. LED lights plus magnifying glass reveals subtle details invisible to the naked eye. Optional visual, split screen of ordinary versus rare 2006 quarters highlighting errors. Coin care and selling tips, 35:00, 42:00, visual, collector handling coins with gloves, storing in holders. Never clean your coins. Cleaning drastically reduces value. Store coins in acid-free holders or protective flips. Get coins professionally graded, PCGS or NGC. Sell through reputable auction houses or collectors to maximize profit. One 2006 quarter in perfect condition could be worth thousands, but mishandling it can reduce its value to almost nothing. Always handle rare coins with care and get them graded if you suspect high value. Visual, rare 2006 quarter slowly rotating, dramatic lighting, close-up of errors. So, what about the quarter in your pocket? Could it be a rare 2006 treasure worth thousands of dollars? Collectors are quietly paying huge sums for coins like this, and now, you know how to spot them. Check your coins carefully, you might uncover a fortune hiding in plain sight.